Hey, hi students. Thank you so much for watching the classes, and the Udan classes is offering you this free of cost just for your, you should not have problems in the basic concepts, and also help your peer group members who are your friends or your classmates so that they can also come up with the better results. Students, we have already learned about the fractions so far, and now I'm going to take up the decimals. Okay, so let's start with the decimals today. And in the decimals, I hope you are aware that why I am doing all these things. This I am doing just because of the reason. In higher grades, when you do the other concepts like algebraic expressions or the linear equations or other concepts, there you come up with the errors, basic errors in decimals and fractions. You either add them incorrectly, you either multiply them incorrectly, and that leads to the blunders. Okay, students. So here, just to come up better way, just to come up with that problem, let's do now, and let's move to the first thing in decimals as like decimals and unlike decimals. Just like fractions, right? Here also you have to do like and unlike decimals, because in decimals also addition and subtraction is only and only possible if the decimals are like. Now what do we mean by like decimals? So students, when I say like decimals, it is simply if I have 4.34 and say another number is 0.2. Now how many decimal digits are here? 2. And how many are here? Only 1. So to make them like, I will write it like this, because this 0 addition will not make it any different. It is again 0.2 only, but now they are like, because I have 2 digits after the decimal here and 2 here. So student, we should have equal number of digits after the decimal in like decimals. Say my number is 4.8, 14.7, 13.2. Dear students, they all are like because they all have one digit after the decimal. Is that clear? Even if it is 114.9, it is again like, right? Because they all have one decimal digit after the decimal. Now, if I have the numbers say 3.6 and 6.35, so they are not like, because I have two digits here and only one digit after the decimal here, so they are unlike, right? Again, as we saw, they are alike here, but we can make alike as the like decimals by simply adding the zeros. So if you add it as, if you put a zero behind it and write it like this, they now become like decimals. I hope it is clear to you. Now, why I am telling you this? Because we need to understand the addition and subtraction of decimals. So my dear students, addition, if I say add 1 and 4.32, okay, so you can add them. So many students are doing this mistake. They write 4.32 and 1 here. This is not correct, my dear students. So to avoid such things, we are having this now. So first, are they like? No, I don't have any decimal digit in this, but I have two decimal digits here. So first we will add 00 to this to make the decimal digits equal in number. So now both of them have two decimal digits. So now they are like, and now you can simply add them by placing them one below the other like this, and we can add. So my answer becomes 5.32. Is that clear, students? Say I have another question as 7.3 and 0.246. So how will you add them again? Now this has 3 digits after the decimal, this has only 1. So we will make them like first. Now again I'll write it like this. So we have 3 here and this is 0.246. So now you can add, and this becomes 6, 4, 3 plus 2, 5, and this is 7.546. I hope it is making sense to you and we are clear about it. Let's move to the subtraction part of it. So if you have to subtract them, say I have two numbers as 4.6 and I have another number as 0.812. So you have to subtract them. Subtraction is easy, but what is important is how to write them. Because if I write it something like 4.6 and then I have 0.812, and students are not writing this 0.812 just below it. If this is the way they are writing, then it is fine. But if they are not placing them correctly, then it will be a blunder. So how they will be subtracted? So you have to make it as 4.600 to make it like, and then 0.812, and then subtract them. So I think you know how to subtract. 10 minus 2, 8. 9 minus 1, 8. So it is 5. Now 5 minus 8 again not possible. It will take 1. So 15 minus 8 is 7 and this is 3. So 3.788 is the right answer. Okay, if I ask you subtract 0.422 from 1, how will you do that? Now again 1 is simply 1.000. This is 0.422. Now you subtract them. So 10 minus 2 is 8, 9 minus 2 is 7, 9 minus 4 is 5 and this is 0. So this is my answer. So the trick is to keep them, place them correctly. That is the places, these should be placed like these are the places, tenths, this is hundreds and this place is thousands. So place them correctly one below the other in order to get the right answer. Thank you students. Have a great time. I am stopping it here. If you still have some questions with respect to the addition and subtraction of decimals, feel free to ask me in the comment section and let me know if you have any concern. Thanks for watching the videos. Do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. Have a great time.